Hi everyone, welcome to my review of the Austrian Audio HI-X20 over-ear closed-back professional wired headphones. So without further ado, let's start from unboxing. As you can see right here, the headphones packed in simple hard paper box with specifications printed all over. Let's look inside. HI-X20 comes with minimum quantity of accessories. We've got here soft pouch with some papers. The pouch itself is a bit too soft for my taste. I don't think it could serve as a good protection, but it's a nice thing to have in the packaging. There is also a little sticker with Austrian Audio logo, quick start guide and quality certificate. As you can see, there is some plastic involved in packaging, but happily there is not so much of it. This packaging could be easily recycled. Besides the soft pouch and certificates, we've got the headphones itself and 3 meters long, straight, removable cable. Unfortunately, there is no other cables included. Nevertheless, this cable seems to be very well made. Quite thick with 3.5mm to 6.3mm adapter included. The HI-X20 is a foldable headphones, which is easy to pack and use on the go or on location. So it is rather strange that Austrian Audio only included 3 meters straight cable and not the short one like 1.4 meters for example, or in ideal situation 1.2 meter with mic and remote built in. Austrian Audio does not have many options for short cables. There is only 1.4 meter as the shortest, which can be used with this model. But there is one other thing. One can purchase Austrian Audio HXC1 headphone cable, which made to use with the more premium Austrian Audio offerings like HI-X60 and HI-X65. This cable will fit HI-X20 as well. The cable is made very well with sturdy connectors from both sides. It looks a bit better than the supplied 3 meters long cable, also slightly thicker. As you can see right here, Austrian Audio uses proprietary 2.5mm connector with lock. It is nothing really new. Sennheiser uses approximately same kind of standard in many models of their headphones. Okay, let's leave the cables for a moment and take a better look at the headphones itself. From the first sight, the headphones look very good, with very deep soft earpods, lots of metal-made construction elements, overall nice finish, and yet feels quite light. HI-X20 has metal hinges, which feels quite sturdy and robust. It seems to be built to last for a long time, very well made and easy to handle. Base of the headband also made out of metal with plastic elements here and there and very soft padding. The earpods are very soft and deep. It is probably the first time I see such design in professional headphones. HI-X20 is a foldable headphones, as I already mentioned. It is very easy to fold and takes only small space, which is obviously very handy. These headphones, built around 44mm specially developed by Austrian Audio, so-called high excursion, high quality drivers. Now let's come back to the cables for a moment. Although 1.2 meter premium, so to say, cable seems to have the same fitting, it feels slightly different when inserted. 3 meters long supplied straight cable seems to have somehow a better fitting for HI-X20. There is also a slightly noticeable difference in audio quality. Speaking of protection, I'm using this headphones case. It fits perfectly and would be a much better option for protection than supplied pouch. It also can fit many other models of headphones from other brands. Austrian Audio also making these kind of cases, and it is freely available. If you want one, you can get it from Austrian Audio or other retailers. Now let's compare it to some other very well-known models of the headphones. To be exact, I would like to compare it with Audio-Technica M50X BT2 and the Sony MH1000 MK4. As you can see, Austrian Audio HI-X20 is approximately the same size as Sony XM1000 MK4 when folded. The earpods are slightly larger. Overall, it seems that Austrian Audio is built slightly sturdier, with much deeper and softer earpods. Headband is approximately the same size as well, but a bit softer. The inside space of earpod is larger, seems to be slightly more comfortable. Regarding sound quality, I can say that Austrian Audio sound more natural, with better dynamics, focus, structure and separation of the instruments. Last but not least, couple of words regarding sound isolation. I have to say that XM1000 MK2 is much better in this regard. HI-X20 does not provide best-in-class, so to say, sound isolation. It is not so much of leakage, but one can hear most of the ambient noises quite well. Moving on. Here I've got the AudioTechnica M50X BT2. As you can see, it is much larger and heavier construction. Mine M50X is customized with much thicker earbuds. The original earbuds were not comfortable enough, so I had to change it for a better ones. As you can see right here, M50X is much larger from any point of view. It is also much heavier, around 310 gram, whereas HI-X20 is something about 250 gram. Regarding audio quality, I have to say that M50X sounds slightly brighter, with some sort of sweetness to it, although both headphones are made for use on the go as well as in the studio. And both of these headphones sound very good. In my opinion, Austrian Audio will be better option for sound manipulation purposes due to its comfort and slightly more natural sound. Last, but obviously not least, comparison for today would be comparison to rather famous vintage AKG271 MK2, which I bought myself many years ago. As you can see, AKG271 MK2 is much larger over-ear model. It's made very well and very easy to handle. I'm happy to have an original Austrian-made version, which is absolutely fantastic piece of gear for any sound engineer. Regarding sound, I can say that there is a big difference in sound quality between these two. In my opinion, Austrian Audio sound more natural, but with slightly lesser focus, whereas AKG K271 MK2 is one of the sharpest and most precise closed-back headphones which has been ever made. HI-X20 has a relatively flat frequency response curve and very low impedance, which makes it a very good choice for casual music listening. HI-X20 sounds very balanced, detailed, with high precision and near perfect timing. It's capable of digging out a very small details without sound any harsh or fatiguing. The only thing is, these headphones is very critical to the source. With low quality sources, it could sound slightly harsher. These headphones doing very good job with all, so to say, prosumer applications, like small-scale DJ installations or portable devices loaded with DAW, as the one you can see over here. As I already have mentioned, HI-X20 is a low impedance headphones. It is only 25 ohm, which makes it a good companion for almost any device in theory. On the practice, these headphones are very sensitive to the source. It sounds much better, seriously much better, with better sources. It could easily bring the quality of audio reproduction on these headphones on much higher level, with dramatically improved bass, dynamic and focus. Moving to a better source could only improve the overall quality of the audio reproduction on these headphones. Austrian Audio HI-X20 is truly serious piece of gear. I'm using these headphones at my work at the city-state radio. Usually, here we're always using Biodynamic DT770 Pro, but I have to say that I found Austrian Audio HI-X20 is better for this sort of work situations. It's smaller, lighter, and it's foldable, which means I always can carry it around in my small bag. Regarding audio quality, difference between DT770 Pro and HI-X20 from Austrian Audio is not as big. Both of these models of headphones has a relatively flat response curve without serious coloring. The other thing worth to mention is the ability to be used as gaming headset. Due to very good and soft padding of earbuds and headband, one can spend hours in these headphones without getting any fatigue. Austrian Audio HI-X20 is a very good pair of headphones. I'm using it for over several months and all I can say is that these headphones are absolutely great. My positive points would be the great build quality, overall comfort, versatility, sound and price. Some negative points, if I could be very picky, would be the cable. 3 meters long is not really something one would expect to use with foldable headphones. The other thing would be the connection itself. 3.5mm instead of 2.5mm connector with a standard cable could make these headphones even more valuable and versatile. And that would be all for now. Thank you for joining in, thumbs up if you liked it, please subscribe and I see you all next time.